Exercise 6.2, Problem 1, Division 2, Discussion. Find the unknown values in each of the following figures. All lengths are given in centimeters, all measures are not in scale. Okay, they are given the diagram. It looks more complicated, but anyway, let's understand it slowly. So you are supposed to calculate x, this you are supposed to calculate y and z. But one good thing they have done is they have given it in the order. So we'll have to first find x, then go for y, and then I have to go for z. But I don't know whether they will do that in case of an exam. Then if you look at x, see these two lines are parallel, right? And these two lines are parallel. That's why they are having double arrows. This is single arrow. So anything with a single arrow, all those lines are parallel. So any line which has got double arrows are parallel to each other, right? So if these two lines are parallel, then it's this triangle HFG will be very similar or similar to HBC. I'll show it little later how it is similar. Okay, now we'll just take it as similar. So which means this side divided by this side will be equal to this side divided by this side, right? The ratio of the corresponding side. So from which x can be calculated. Next, we take the parallelogram. BC GD. In a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. So 9 will be equal to x plus y plus 3, from which y can be calculated. Next, you take this triangle. See, this line is parallel to this line, which means triangle AEG is similar to triangle ABC. Then, from that you will be able to get, that is AE divided by AB. We cannot go to this side because nothing is known on this side, right? So we'll have to stick on to only this side, right? So because only is we have that corresponding sides, the ratio of the corresponding sides are equal, but there also you will have to have 3 measurements. Then only the 4th measurement can be calculated. So that's the reason I'm not going to this side at all, because you don't have any measurements on this side. So we'll have to stick on to this side. So AE divided by AB will be equal to EG divided by B9. Now EG can be calculated because we know x, we know y, so which means EG can be calculated. So that is known. BC is known, and AE is Z, which means AB will be Z plus 5. So you will have an equation in terms of Z from which Z can be calculated, right? So this is how the problem will be solved, right? So given the dimension figure, we need to calculate x, y, z. Then what is the criteria? It's a AAA criteria, because the moment you see these lines are parallel, you can use AAA criteria to show that two triangles are similar. So these are some of the hints which you'll have to pick up, right? So this is parallel to this line, and this line is parallel to this line, right? So these are all the useful things which you'll have to pick up from the figure. And you'll have to also get that clue. So first you have to calculate x, then you'll have to calculate y, then you'll have to calculate z. So that is how they have given. Right. Now, show that HFG, triangle HFG is similar to triangle HBC. Triangle symbol is missing here. Please add it. I'll do that later. Triangle HFG. So this line is parallel to this line. That is, FG is parallel to BC. As I said, first we'll have to work out on the x. So x is here. So if you look at it, these two triangles are similar. How angle H is common to both the triangles. Then this line FG is parallel to BC, which means angle F or HFG is equal to HBC. Right? So these two lines are parallel, so this angle will be equal to this angle. So two angles are equal between these two triangles, which means these two triangles are similar by AAA criteria. Thereafter, what will we get? So HF divided by HB will be equal to FG divided by BC, right? Then this equation you will get everything in terms of x, because all other 3 variables are known. So from which x can be calculated. Step 3. You have to use that parallelograms. Opposite side of a parallelogram are equal. So BC will be equal to, see, these two sides are parallel and these two sides are parallel. So BCGD is a parallelogram. Okay, that's the first thing you have to make it. Then this parallelogram opposites are equal, so BC will be equal to GD. But what is GD? X plus Y plus 3. So from which Y can be calculated. Right? Next. Step 4. Now you have to, one X is done, Y is done. So you have to prove triangle AEG, because that is where Z is coming into picture. The triangle AEG is similar to triangle ABC. This line EG is parallel to BC, which means angle A is common to both the triangles. So this triangle and this triangle, angle A is common, and this angle equal to this angle. That is, angle E will be equal to angle B, because these two lines are parallel. So two angles in this triangle are equal, so which means these two triangles are similar. That is, AEG is similar to ABC. Once that is there, then you have AE divided by AB will be equal to EG divided by BC. That's what is given. And using this relationship, you will be able to calculate Z. Okay? So, what I suggest is you can pause the video here and try to work this problem on your own. And on completion, please come back and check your working against our solution. Solution. So first we need to calculate X. How do you calculate X? You have to show HFG is similar to HBC. Right? So that's what. So what happens here? Angle H is common. Between these two triangles, angle H is common. Then we have FG is parallel to BC, which means this angle equal to this angle. That is, angle HFG is equal to angle HBC. Angle HFG is equal to angle HBC. So this angle equal to this angle, and this angle is common between these two triangles, which means these two triangles HFG and HBC are similar, right, by AAA criteria. Next, if they are equal, if they are similar, what happens? The ratio of the corresponding sides are equal. So HF divided by HB will be equal to FG divided by BC. So that is 4 divided by 4, and what is HB? HB is HF plus FB, right? So we are breaking that as HF into FB. So HF is 4 and HF plus FB is 4 plus 6, and FG is X and BC is 9. You can check it out here. So BC is 9, FG is X, and HF is 4, and HB will be 4 plus 6. So you are getting an equation in X. Now what will be? This will be 4 by 10 will be equal to X by 9, or cross multiply, you will get 10X will be equal to 36, or X will be equal to 36 divided by 10, that is 3.6. You got it? Now next we will go for the Y. Y, as I said earlier, this is a parallelogram. That is, BCGD is a parallelogram, and BC is parallel to GD or DG, whatever, it's the same, right? And BD is parallel to CG, right? And anyway, it's clearly shown by these double arrows. So these two lines are parallel, and this line is parallel. So in a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. So opposite side of a parallelogram are equal. This is the important point which you'll have to use. So which means GD equal to BC. Now what is GD? That is X plus Y plus 3 will be equal to 9. So X plus Y plus 3 equal to 9, or X is 3.6 plus Y plus 3 equal to 9, or Y will be equal to 9 minus 3 minus 3.6. Y will be equal to 2.4 centimeter. Right. In triangle AEG and triangle ABC, next, so Y is already done. So we'll have to calculate Z. Z is involving this triangle, right, AEG, and you can see this line is parallel to this line. EG is parallel to BC. So you'll have to show triangle AEG is similar to triangle ABC. That is what we are trying to show. So there angle A is common. Between these two triangles, angle A is common. Then as these two lines are parallel, angle AEG for this triangle is equal to angle ABC of this triangle. So this angle equal to this angle, which means by AAA criteria, two angles are equal. Okay, two corresponding angles of two triangles are equal. Therefore, these two triangles are similar. That is, AEG is similar to angle ABC. Done. Now you have to say, take the corresponding sides. AE divided by AB. AE divided by AB equal to EG divided by BC. EG divided by BC. You can, I hope I don't need to explain the corresponding sides, right? Okay, so AE divided by AB is what? That is AE plus EB. AE plus EB. Right, now we substitute all these values. AE is Z. AE plus EB is Z plus 5. This plus 5. Z plus 5 will be equal to EG. EG is X plus Y divided by BC is 9. Now you know the value of X and you know the value of Y. Substitute all these things, you will get Z by Z plus 5 equal to 3.6 plus 2.4. X is 3.6, Y is 2.4. Divided by 9, that is 6 by 9. Now you cross multiply. So 6 into Z plus 5 will be equal to 9Z, or 6Z will be equal to, right? 6Z plus 30 will be equal to 9Z, or 3Z will be equal to 30, or Z will be equal to 10. Therefore, X equal to 3.6, Y equal to 2.4, and Z equal to 10 are the three required measurements. Right? I hope I made it clear. If not, please go through one more time. It's little complicated, but if you go through one more time, it will become clear. And thanks for watching this video.